Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dominions 4, Episode 8 for the series. And things are not looking too good. They're just not looking good at all. But we're going to go ahead and keep playing through. We have somebody else declare war on us, so that's fantastic. Flame bolts appeared out of nowhere and struck an army. So probably another race performing magic. Some proclamations. There was a battle at White Shoals. I'm pretty sure we watched this, actually. I'm pretty sure we already watched and looked at all this stuff. So, yeah, things are just not looking good at all. And you can see kind of where we stand right now, military-wise. So I was going to move these guys back to my main fortress. And now I'm probably just going to sit here on the fortress because there's a pretty large army of 300 units here. And crazy enough, this is probably the safest place for me to be. But I am going to take this army, I think. Well, that army will move there, that'll move there. You know what? We probably should get back to the main fortress, although I feel like they're just going to come over here and capture this one. They might honestly capture that one no matter what. This fortress is pretty beat up too. Well, with all of them, it's pretty safe. Can I actually just move the riders here? Why don't we do that instead and actually keep these units here for now? I just don't feel safe about doing anything else. For our scout, let's go ahead and... honestly, that's probably the safest place for us to be. And then I feel like we've got enough people here that we should be okay. You know, we're defending, army set up. I mean, we've got a lot of troops here. I don't want to say we're going to be okay, but I feel like we're going to be okay. That could be bad to say. Let's get a mage engineer if we can. Nope, we can't. Okay. Alright, we can't get anything else. We're out of gold. Alright. Oh, researching construction. Do we have any items? Was I building one? We built the ring to go underwater. That really does me no good right now. Boy, there's a lot of units here. I'm wondering if we're going to be okay or not. I feel like I should get these priestess out of here. Let's do that. I know this isn't a good way to do this, but we got to get them out of there. The less units I lose, the better at this point. I can keep some of the priestess preaching. We're going to try to attempt... Can I get rid of? No. We're going to try to attempt to hold on to some of these places. I don't know how many we're going to keep. There's a good amount of forces here, but it's really not enough against an army of 300. So I'm deciding if I should move my mage. Yeah, I'm going to move my mage engineer because it gives us a bonus in defense, castle defense. So I might as well put him there. And then these guys, we're moving the wind riders. Other than that, this army's not huge, but it's okay sized, and we could start recruiting some units here if we had the gold, which we don't, probably because we're using it in other places. We're not recruiting anybody here though. It's mainly here. We're not getting a whole lot of gold either. Let's just end our turn. Oh crap, we'll see where it goes. That's all right. I'm not the greatest at this game. It's only my third time playing it. So, oh boy. Alright, let's see. Wow, really? Alright. What is going on here? This must just be the local defenders. So where's my other units? I guess they're inside the castle? That kind of makes some sense. Well, at least we routed them. If the army was any larger, we would have been doomed. We'll see how the other battles are going. Where's this one? Yeah, okay, I already know how this went. Yeah, wow. Who? Get him, priestess. Go. You've got this. Alright, well, fair enough. Alright. Oh, is this our main one? No, I don't think so. Boy, that's a big army, though. We're gonna lose. We're definitely gonna lose this. You know what? I should be optimistic. Maybe we're not. Oh, those javelins are pretty nice. Boy, we might be just... Oh, what was that? We might be okay. No, we've got people around. Well, boy, it's really 50-50. They're retreating. We're retreating. We're retreating. Oh, crap. Well, at least we're kind of running into them, so we're being forced to fight. That's kind of okay. Kill as many of the units as we can. Honestly, that was super close. I really wasn't sure who was going to win that. We watched this one. That was the one we just watched, right? Yeah. So we lost that province. We're still here. They've taken this, though. Alright, you're not safe here anymore. You are not safe. You may as well move back. We may as well move these priestess into areas where they're going to be a little bit safer. This area is not even really safe. There's no massive armies around me. I may take it upon myself to try to move into some of these areas. I don't think I'm going to win. I don't think I'm going to shut these guys down. I think they're just going to both keep attacking me until I'm completely wiped out. So at this point, it's just down to trying to survive as long as I can. And see how we can do doing that. It may not be very good. We don't even have hardly any defenders at this fortress. So I don't even want to leave this fortress unless I think I have a large enough army to combat the enemy. I know that I could probably take these 70 enemy units out. I've got enough here that I know I could do it. And I continue to keep building units as they come. Get these guys out. We only brought them so that we could throw them in these units if we needed to, but these units are all full. We need another commander, it looks like. I don't see anybody else here that's really a commander. Couple mages, but that's it. So we really should get another commander going. If we can. We're not recruiting any more units. 70 gold and 29 resources. I do not even have enough gold. Well, oh boy. I don't have enough. I'm not even recruiting units because I don't have enough gold. This is taking some... really in thought right now what I'm going to do. I'm just not a professional. That's all. I'm just not a professional. Well, I probably saw this coming when I we're going to go for conjuration. I probably saw this coming when I set some of the AI to be on like the hardest difficulty ever. I wouldn't be surprised if these were the two hard difficulty AI and they've already wiped out like most of the other races. Alright, you... Let's move you down this way. Follow that army. Yeah, for researchers do conjuration. We've got a couple like summon animals, summon killer mantis, call of the wild. It might not be a bad idea. We've got a couple nature... orientated mages. So I'm kind of torn right now because right now I haven't decided if I want to try to push back or just keep playing the defensive. I feel like once I step an army out somewheres to push back, that's when the enemy is going to come bearing down on me. But this army might be heading for my capital fortress, and even if it is, it's 2 turns away. So I could possibly move into one area and then move back. Something else to think about, though, is that they could be moving to the throne, which is highly likely, considering that that's what everybody's trying to get to thrones. So you're talking 200 enemies. I don't even have remotely enough here to defend this. Yeah, I don't have enough. Patrol province, defend. I should probably have them patrolling the province. I should have probably had a lot of units patrolling provinces, but it's a little too late for that now. So, boy, I guess the safest place would be to recruit units here, because if they're coming anywhere, this is where they're coming. Just try to get as many as we can stacked up before they get there. They've got 2 turns to get there. They could move straight to here. That could be an issue, but I'm going to assume that we've got enough units here that we'll be okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and set every single one of these guys on patrol, because I'm pretty sure if they're not patrolling the province, they won't join the troops. Where is it? They won't join my defensive troops here, which I don't have a lot of, but if this small army goes up against this army of 200, and then this army of the army of 200 is just going to completely wipe them out, and then these guys are going to be fighting that army. But if I can have even just 10 units, it can make all the difference if I've got everybody blobbed together at once. That's what's going to make the difference. So I want them patrolling. I think that will make a difference. But for this, I'm not too worried about. We don't even have. Now, that's a really large army to just be hanging out on the defense. So I purposely stacked that army up for that reason. Well, they're 2 days away or 2 turns away from traveling to this location. So I think I should step out of my comfort zone. And even though it could be super dangerous, I should step out of my comfort zone and try to take one of these back. Because it's just only going to get worse if I don't try to do something to stop it. You can play the defense all day long, but if the enemy keeps grinding you down, then that's just what's going to happen. I think these are like the 2 really high level difficulty races. So, I just started in a really bad spot, but we'll try, because this guy got wiped out pretty quickly. I assume he's a lower difficulty. I want to send my water guys off. I'm feeling like this is the place to do it. It's only, 8 enemy units, and it looks like it's just mainly Pale 1 militias, a huge ancient one with sea tower of the army, the local defense of the province, like consists of 1 officer and a few local henchmen. A huge ancient one. So, I mean, it could be risky, but I've got to grind some of their units down, or it's just going to continue to get bad. I've only got to hope that there's other nations out there that are powerful enough that maybe they're also giving these guys some tension, but it's highly unlikely at this point, based off of the way they're moving their armies towards me. They pretty much are dominating me. What army do I want to move? That's the question. I've got a lot of units here, but I feel like I should save the sea creatures for if I decide to take the sea tiles back. So, in all reality, it makes sense for me to go out and move like this guy, Pathos, the son of Titans, move his army. The only reason it makes me somewhat nervous is because I don't know if these sea units are going to be strong enough to hold the wall, if they need to, compared to maybe these guys. You know, the javelins are no big deal. Formation fighters. Actually, they're pretty powerful. Kind of. They're fairly close. They've got way better hit points. Their protection's not as good. It's really, in the long run, they're kind of similar. They're pretty much, they've got like ups and downs for both of them. I don't really see, defensive skills not as good, but hit points are pretty high. Morale's not bad. Their morale's better. Precision 7, precision 10. These guys are almost a little bit better. Plus, I've got my Myrmidons hanging in the area. We should take some mages with us if we're going to do this. Screw researching at this point. Oh, they get -1 morale though because... Alright, how about you? Yeah, because they're not made to hold units really. That's not how it works for them. Well, alright. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm going to take this guy and this guy with me. Nope, not him. He's got the feather. I'm going to take him and him with me. And I'm going to take the water units. And we're going to move into this territory. And then for army setup, let's see, who do we got? Magus. I want to make sure these guys have the right abilities. Magus the Mythic. So obviously we want him to cast spells. What kind of specific spells would be useful for him? Breath of Winter, Astral Shield, Cold Blast, Rain, Freezing Touch, Twist Fate. Harder to fly, and the heat effects of Abyssinians and other hot creatures are severely reduced. Fire magic is more difficult to use during heavy rain, and all non-underwater fire spells have their fatigue cost doubled. If it is cold, it will snow instead. Cold Blast. A powerful blast of cold strikes a small area closer to the caster. Starfire. The caster focuses the lights of several stellar bodies and projects them onto his enemies. That seems like a good one. Not really worried about that. Not really worried about that. So it actually seems like Starfires could be pretty useful. Oh. So we'll just cast that a couple times and then let him kind of do his own thing. And then who's the other guy we got? I don't know. Etekles. So let's set him up. Etekles. Here we go. Set battles orders. Obviously, we want him to cast spells. What kind of specific spells? He should be a little bit different now. He is. Legion of Steel. That would be nice. Strength of Giants. Flying Shards. Legions of Steel. Armor of one whole squad of soldiers tempered with magic, making it more durable. But he doesn't have what? He doesn't have 3. He only has 1. So I could maybe get it to 2, but I couldn't get it to 3. All right. Okay. Oops. The caster hurls several stones towards enemy units. The shards are not very powerful, but can severely injure lightly armored units. The number of shards hurled depends on the skill of the caster. Arcane Bolt. Solar Rays. Spell invokes rays of solar fire that sets undead targets ablaze. Just magic. Undead targets. Did they... The pale ones. I don't... Were they casting... Weren't they raising undead units? Weren't these guys raising undead units? Who was... Somebody attacked me with undead units. I'm almost positive it was them. I could set it to cast once, maybe. I have him set to cast spells, so it's possible he'll just cast it anyways. We'll set it once. Cast a specific spell. Let's get some... We'll just go for... Arcane Bolt. Harmless for humans. Deadly for magic beings, but harmless for humans. We'll do not Starfire. Flying Shards. Range 25. Range 30. Area of effect is 1 person. Area of effect 1 person. Number of effects 4+. Damage is 10. Damage is 5. Precision 2. Number of effects 2. We'll go for Flying Shards. So we already got somebody casting Arcane Bolt. Oops, dang it. Or casting Starfire. Just a couple times. Then you can just cast whatever the heck you want at this point. Okay, we're going to go into this territory. And then everybody else is going to stay where they are. Other than the priestess that I have moving out and about trying to get out of bad zones. And these guys are just going to sit there. We're going to try to recruit a couple units for this area. But like I said, I can't really guarantee it's going to help. But we'll see. Let's do a turn and see what happens. Could get ugly. We're hoping it doesn't. Research and Conjuration is completed. There was a battle. There was another battle. Our undefended province, Force of the Dead, has been conquered. An unexpected event has occurred. Fire Gems +4. Astral Pearls +6. Has been lynched after allegation of turning a peasant into a frog. His magical resources have been transported to the lab. Cool. So And then lots of battle afflictions were cured because I've got priestess on provinces with armies. So honestly, that's not that bad actually. This is against us, and this is the one we went to fight. So let's first watch this one. Wow, that is on our main area. Okay, I'm not that worried about it. These are undead units, aren't they? Oh wow, we really crushed them. Okay, how about this one? That could also be them just feeling us out. We don't know. How did we do? That's the question. Wow, that looks like a lot more units than were originally told were there. We probably should not have moved our army. Well, let's see how we do. This could be really bad. Wow. Yeah, they must have moved an army into the area. I wonder if they predicted me moving. We've already got people... Oh, this could be bad. We've already got people just turning to stone or something. It's not looking good. Paralyzed. I don't know if our mages can maybe hit something with their flying shards. They're gonna come right around us. They're gonna come right around and flank our edges. We're done for. You know, we might drive a nice hole in the center, but you see they're coming right around. It's over. It's friggin' over. Yeah, we're gonna drive a nice hole in the center. I guess at least we can weaken their army a little bit. Maybe some of our units retreating might survive. It's hard to say, but yeah, I can fast forward it because I can already tell you it's gonna be ugly. Boy, these guys got some serious courage right now. They're fighting right down to the last guy. Oh! Are you serious? Did we rout them? A lot of their units, not all of them, but a lot of them. Oh man, this is so neck and neck. A lot of our units retreated. Oh, no way! Holy crap, we chased them off! What were the chances? What were the chances? Victory is ours! Wow. I never would have guessed. That was luck. That is all that was. We should not have won that. Looks like we lost a mage too. I'm sorry, but I don't care what you say. There's just, we should not have won that. Black bow of... We got a black bow of... Boltoff. Two-handed weapon. Death magic level 1 costs 5. Damage 15. Range 40. Precision extra feeble mind. Anyone struck by an arrow from this black bow will become feeble mind for the rest of its life. Wow. Nice find as well from our lord there. Which one has it? Kavad. Good job, Kavad. Stay behind troops and fire and keep distance at the closest enemy. With your bow there you found. So awesome. Wow, that was pure luck. Now, I'll be honest with you. They're probably going to come right back and take it because you can already see they've got 110 units there, and I just cannot compete with that. So we already know they're probably going to come up and take it back. But still, we killed a lot of their units, and that's just us pushing back. And that's what's more important right now is that we're pushing back. So let's go ahead. We had some people retreat. Let's bring them home. And we might as well just go ahead and bring all of these guys home. As for everybody else, we're just going to kind of keep them where they are right now as I think everything out. However, that is the end of this episode. So, yeah, we're losing everything pretty quickly. Our god with our main, with a big army is basically trapped at this fortress, and I'm too nervous to move him out of there. And then we're kind of just holding down this fortress here. Lots of units coming in around us, but we did manage to push back in what should have definitely been a loss. Even though we'll probably almost instantly lose this territory, for morale purposes, I feel like we succeeded because I feel a lot better that I know I'm at least going to go down with a fight. And for me, that's what's super important. So thank you guys very much for joining me for this episode. I do hope that you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.